Delgado to the plate. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Well, we kind of jumped right into this, Kim, didn't we?
Yeah, we got a little bit late start there. But when they're ready to go, they're ready to go.
Next pitch is hit out on the ground, and that throw on the first is in time, and there's the 4-3 put out. So 2 quick outs, and the batter will be Bailey French.
So these are the OC Batbusters. Came over from California. But actually our pitcher says she's from Washington, I believe.
Yes, they've got a bunch of folks from different states.
Hawaii.
Alaska, yeah, they are definitely West Coast based, as we'll get a brief timeout. Umpire kind of adjusting some things behind the plate.
Bailey French.
First pitch is low and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Bailey's last game, her last at bat, she hit a smoking bomb over the center field fence to end her game.
Definitely good stuff. And the next pitch is fouled away. So a different type of walk-off.
Yeah. Yeah, they were kind of running out of time, and she was on deck kind of chomping at the bit. You could tell, I want to hit. And she got up there.
Sounds like she made the best of it.
Yes, she did.
Here's the next pitch, and that's up and away. No scoreboard operator for us in this contest. Actually, the scoreboard out in dead center field still indicates the final score of the previous contest. But this is a brand new one. The Little Saints in the top of the first taking on the Orange County Batbusters. And that's fouled off once again.
Bailey's taking some good hacks up there. She just needs to get that timing just right. But she's right there.
And Kate Judy on the hill. She's headed to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, the Mustangs. She's got 1 more year of high school left. And that's hit on the ground to the first baseman, Becker, and she steps on the bag for the final out of the inning. We played a half inning, 3 up, 3 down. We'll move to the last of the first. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. Marissa Rubio will start things off here in the home half of the first inning against Kylie Mesmer. The OC Batbusters. She'll swing and drive that foul down the right field line. 0-1.
Yeah, it's my old team, OC Batbusters, but we didn't wear pants. We wore shorts.
Interesting.
Dating
Okay.
myself.
All right.
But I'd much rather play softball in shorts than in pants.
Fair enough. Sounds good. And that's a push bunt, and that will be fielded in fair territory by the third baseman. The throw gets away from everybody, and Rubio will slide in safely into second base.
Yeah, it was a beautiful drag bunt. She just picked up that third baseman's playing back a little bit too much, and she just read it, took advantage of it, and got herself a nice base hit, and then advancing to second.
Sage Alfaro will be the next batter.
So Kylie's going to have to spin the ball and mix her speeds and really pinpoint against these hitters.
Alfaro pushes a bunt foul, 0-1. Glad you could join us here in Payson, Arizona. First pitch is brought to you by PaysonRimCountry.com. Totally different view and vibe here in northern Arizona, essentially, as that next pitch is popped up to the shortstop Delgado. She fields it for out number 1.
Yeah, and that's what we need to see her do off the mound today, off these hitters. Spun that good spin and coming inside, just get her to pop that ball up, let her defense play.
Alexis Soto, the third baseman, is the next hitter.
Alexis is headed to Liberty.
Here's the first pitch, and that is a called strike, 0-1.
Gonna go play for Dot Richardson. She's got a good thing going on there at Liberty, doing an awesome job of balancing strong, intense competition with teaching her players to play with great joy. It's fun to watch what she's doing there.
0-1 is popped up near the third base dugout, and that is going to be caught for out number 2. Good defense by the Little Saints so far.
Yeah, Kylie's gonna need that behind her today.
2 down, and this will be J.C. Henderson. J.C. Henderson, the catcher. She'll take the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. And that's popped up. Who will it be? The third baseman,
Whoa.
Soto, will make the grab for the final out of the inning. In that frame, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 man left. We played 1 full here from Payson, Arizona. It's the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament brought to you by Floodstream. third baseman, Lindsey Jackson, will be the first hitter as we begin the top half of the second inning. These Little Saints, they went down 1-2-3 at the hands of Kate Judy in the first inning. Judy's first toss of the inning is bounced out to the second baseman, and that will go as a 4-3 putout for out number one.
Just made a little late decision on that, pulling the trigger on that swing, that's all. But digging down the line hard, I like to see these Little Saints players there, even when they're, that wasn't a rocket ground ball, kind of a weak ground ball, and she just busted out of the box, hustling down the line as hard as she can. Like to see that.
Raina Gill in the batter's box. Gill swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
Yeah, not really what you're looking to hit early in the count. I think she just got fooled by that changeup.
Judy from the circle. It's a strike that's in there. 2 quick strikes on the batter, Raina Gill.
Yeah, she's just got to make sure she gets that front foot down on time, that she's ready, not late.
With 2 strikes, she shows bunt. And she will poke that on the right side past the diving second baseman. It'll be a 1-out single for Raina Gill.
Nice job right there. So Raina just showed bunt to kind of just help herself track that ball a little bit into the zone, and then pull back and a little poke, and it worked for her. Nice base hit over there through the hole.
Cheyenne Becker, the hitter. Becker, the first baseman for the Saints. The Little Saints. Cut on and miss, strike one, and the throw down the first. Nothing doing. Nice good snap throw by the catcher Henderson.
Yeah, I like how these two work together as a battery. Looks like a lot of maturity out there.
0-1, and that's a bunt on the right side fielded by the first baseman, and that will be out number 2. Gill moves to second. We'll call it a 1-3 put out.
Yeah, I think that was pitcher fielded that. Came off hard. Nice little push bunt, and she just busted off the mound. Gotta love those good fielding pitchers.
And here's Nicole Armijo. That's cut on and miss, strike one.
Yeah, just a little long there with that swing. Let's shorten up a little bit. Shorten up means that top hand's got to go directly to that ball, not come out a little bit and come around.
0-1 in the dirt, and that'll go as a ball and a strike. Top of inning number 2, scoreless between the Little Saints and the Orange County Batbusters. There you get a look at Kate Judy. One. Lays off. No swing as they appeal. 2 balls and 1 strike.
That was close.
Two 1 on its way. She looks at a strike, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is game 6 on this field today. 2 more after this. There's an adjacent field having 8 games today. Both fields will have 8 games each tomorrow. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is complete. K number 2 for Kate Judy. We'll head to the last of the second. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament Brought to you by Floodstream. Destiny Nori begins the home half of the second inning for the Batbusters. She'll take the pitch, 1 ball and no strikes. Coverage of Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball brought to you by Floodstream. High-definition television broadcasts and live streaming of sports, conferences, and live events nationwide. Learn more at floodstream.com.
Plays for
missing, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Plays for Mater Dei High School in California, and she's on her way to Ohio State.
The Buckeyes.
Congratulations.
Two-0 is a strike, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, Carly's doing a good job of spinning that ball and keeping him a little bit off balance. She had a great inning last inning. Let's see if she can continue to do the same against these good hitters.
2-1 is back up the middle, right to the pitcher. She steps and throws, 1 gone.
Nice little PFP right there. Pitcher's fielding practice, for those of you that don't know.
That's fair. No, that's good to elaborate on that. No, that is definitely.
Sometimes I forget. Maybe little ones don't know what that means yet. Or grandma. Grandma's watching. What's that mean?
Cassie Roman in the batter's box. Roman takes a ball, 1-0. It's out of the zone, low again, 2-0.
Yeah, it's all right. That's a good miss. You don't want to, if that makes sense, you don't want her to leave too many out there over the plate. Mix it up. I don't want them to dig in too much. But she's got to come back right here.
3 balls, no strikes, no score. Home half of the second inning. There we see Cassie Roman with a GPA of 4.0. She swings 3-0, and she is going to drop that off of the glove of the shortstop. And there's a 1-out base runner for the Batbusters.
Yeah, there's a lot of smart kiddos out here throughout the day. It's nice to see. Just shows good character of just how disciplined and hardworking they are.
Absolutely.
To balance everything, you know, with their not their academics, and a lot of them have even more extracurricular activities than that. We've seen chess, this and that, and it's just awesome. Just well-rounded, self-disciplined kids.
Riley Alfaro at the plate, and that's a ball. Another snap throw down the first. Nothing doing there. So the Batbusters have 2 number 44s. You have the pitcher Kate Judy and Riley Alfaro at the plate. It's below the knees, 2-0.
Riley said 20-23.
Mm-hmm.
See if we can, Kylie can get a ground ball here and roll a double play.
2-0, she swings, and that pop foul is going to be caught.
Play.
Fantastic play. She is shaken up, but in the end it goes as an out. The second out of the inning.
Yeah, that ball was not going to drop. She was full steam ahead, going right into that fence no matter what, catching that ball. You know, that makes Kylie feel great, having a defense like that. So again, spinning that ball, locating it where she wants to, getting those little pop-ups.
Marissa Norrie is the hitter. Another class of 2023. First pitch is inside, 1 ball, no strikes, and my guess would be it would be Destiny's younger sister.
That's got to be so fun, playing with your sister. My sister and I
called strike 1-1.
We were 6 years apart, so there was none of that happening.
Did she have the athletic gene like yourself?
She was a stud. She was a 4-time All-American at the University of Arizona.
Okay.
Catcher.
So the answer is yes.
Yeah, she's a beast.
2-1. She swings at the riser, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Some funky spin on that thing. And I think she took something off of it.
Mm-hmm.
She's hard to hit when she's on. She spins that ball really well.
2-2, she keeps it low and the count will run full. Kylie Mesmer having a good game so far. We'll see if she gets out of this inning unscathed. And it's hit down the left field line, foul. As we said, a lot of room down there.
Yeah, and that's a good way for Kylie to work too, and just come in hard. Not hard, but come in tight, you know, come inside and get him to pull that ball foul and get a strike. Those are good pitches for her early on in the count too. Not a strike, but in on the hands.
Next pitch bounced out to the shortstop, and she will take it herself and throw on the first for what would technically be a 4th out. But in the end, it's just 1 out. We've played 2 full. Scoreless between the Little Saints and the OC Batbusters. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. Alana Van Dorn is the batter. Starts things off in the visiting third. That pitch is high, 1 ball and no strikes.
I'm thinking that was a take, maybe?
And the next pitch is fouled above us. Scoreless top half of the 3rd inning.
It's a good hack right there. She's right on it.
Kate Judy has been in control. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's in the dirt, but the throw down the first is not a problem. That goes as another 2-3 put out, but it's the 3rd strikeout of the contest for Judy.
Yeah, and I say it again, I love the chemistry between these two working as a battery. This pitcher and catcher just, you can just tell they're on the same wavelength. You can feel their level of maturity. It's really beautiful to watch.
Pierce is the batter as that's fouled off, 0-1. Here's the 0-1, and that's hit out onto the second base side, and that is quickly turned. 4-3 put out.
Second baseman stays nice and low, glove in the dirt. Nice and smooth, great hands. Bet that kid's got some good range too.
And this will be Sydney Rowe to the plate. And that's a ball, 1-0. 1-0.
Yeah, she must have some good range. Look how deep that second baseman is playing right there. So she must have some incredible foot speed.
1-0 fouled off. 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of inning number 3, scoreless between two solid club teams.
Gives you so much more depth there on that right side too. You know, we've seen a lot of those balls on the hands trying to fight it off, those flares, and she's going to be able to run down a whole lot out there, like in that positioning.
1-1, and that is low. 2 balls and 1 strike.
But if you don't have fast feet, you cannot play that deep.
Very true. Makes sense. There you get a good look at the batter, Sydney Rowe, in the box. Judy's toss. And that is a ball. Can't thank Floodstream enough for just the various camera angles. They've provided a lot. The shot of the pitcher, the shot from center field. (3-1), swing and a miss, 3-2. The viewers are constantly turning in and out, tuning in and out. Always great to just reset the game. And there's the battery that Kim has talked quite a bit about. They have been in sync really since first pitch.
Yeah, it makes all the difference in the world as a pitcher when you have someone like that behind the dish. It's just night and day.
3-2 hit up the middle, and that is going to roll slowly behind the second base bag, but that's going to be a single for Rowe. And the inning will be extended.
Yeah, they're doing a good job off some good pitching, Little Saints here.
And Summer Pels will be the hitter. Pels digs in. Here's the toss. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Catcher Henderson thought about throwing down to first after the swing and a miss.
Big cut right there. I bet that left fielder's like, hit it to me. I'm getting bored out here.
Open stance for the hitter. Judy delivers a strike, 0-2.
tough to stay engaged as an outfielder when you're not getting a whole lot of action, but you have to force yourself. You have to run plays through your head and be talking to yourself, move your feet in between pitches.
0-2 fouled off.
Everybody for that matter, for that fact, you know, even the infielders like to see my infielders moving their feet in between pitches, staying ready, open their mouths, talk to their teammates.
0-2 is fouled once again. Absolutely. No, it can be tough at times, but as you said, you just have to stay mentally in the game.
Yeah, and I think that's how you too. You got to know your teammates. You know, like if you know somebody had a bad at bat, or they're just drifting a little bit just because they are. You know, as a teammate, that's my job to recognize that and snap them out of it. Line or
0-2 is lined to the shortstop for the final out of the inning. We played 2.5. Scoreless from Payson, Arizona. The Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament brought to you by Floodstream. Home half of inning number 3, scoreless here in Payson, Arizona. It's the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament. Orange County Batbusters taking on the Little Saints. Emily Zuniga will look at the first pitch for a ball, 1-0.
She attends Village Christian High School in California.
And that hit her, and she will jog down the first base. So getting that leadoff runner aboard is never a bad thing. This brings up Marissa Rubio.
Marissa's a 2021 with a 4.0 GPA.
And that's bunted, and who will field it? It will be the third baseman, and her throw is not in time, in the dirt, but dug out by the first baseman. But second time that Rubio has reached base.
Yeah, that was a nice, again, reading the positioning of that third baseman. She's too far back. Again, if she's quicker, she can play that far back, but nice drag bunt, sneaky bunt. Bailey dug that ball out of the dirt really nicely there, though.
Sage Alfaro is the batter, and she bunts it back to the third baseman, and that throw is in time, but the runners will actually not in time. Again, just looking down the first base line, everything is right in my line of sight, so the sacks are full. Definitely apologize about the missed call. And
Yeah,
this will bring
these
up
kids
Alfaro Sage.
these kids can run, and so it becomes a do or die, you know, unless you're crazy fast over there on your feet at third base. So
First pitch is hit in the air left field. And that is caught, and the throw home is not in time. Everybody will move up. And that will be the first run of the game. Sacrifice fly, technically, for Alfaro.
yeah, great job there getting that RBI, sac fly. But that left fielder made a really good play on that. She wasn't too shallow. She was average depth there, and she got behind that ball, came through that fly ball, and fired home. She was gonna give it everything she got to get that runner out at home.
J.C. Henderson in the box says that is a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1, and that's fouled off 0-2.
Yeah, nice pitch right there by Kylie. That's what she needs to do. She's doing a good job. Kylie is on her way to Biola, Christian University in California.
Here's a 2-strike offering, and that's hit towards the gap in right center field, and that's off the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes run number 2, and Henderson will pull into second with a 2-run double, and that will up the margin for the OC Batbusters. They now have a 3-0 advantage.
Yeah, that ball was smoked. Off the fence. Nice piece of hitting right there. Kylie knows she made a mistake right there. She owns it. Gotta love to see that. Get right back in there.
Destiny Nuri the batter, as that is a strike, 0-1. 3-0 the Batbusters with the lead. Nuri, as we see on the screen, a 4.0 GPA. Next pitch is pulled foul.
This is our Ohio State Buckeye heading to the Midwest.
Nuri is ready, and she hits one out to the shortstop, and she'll toss to the third baseman. It's not a force, so she has to slap down the tag, and that will be a 5-6 put out. Fielder's choice.
Yeah, she picked that up out of the corner of ice, saw that runner breaking, which you want to hold your ground there at second base. There's no reason to make that out at third. Get a good lead over there at second, watch the throw, and take off if you've got good speed.
Cassie Roman hits one to deep left field, and that is going to be caught
Nice.
for the final out of the inning. But it's an inning that produced a pair of runs, actually 3 runs for the Batbusters. We played 3 full. OC leading the Little Saints 3-0. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. Kylie Mesmer starts things off in the visiting fourth inning. She'll look at the pitch low 1-0. Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball brought to you by Mac Media, the largest Apple Premier sales and service provider in the Southwest. Proudly serving the Valley for 21 years, 2 locations to serve you, Old Town Scottsdale and Peoria, or visit macmediainc.com. 1-0 is a called strike, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now he's opening up that low part of the zone, looks like. So I got to make an adjustment as a hitter as he makes an adjustment with his strike zone.
1-1 is popped foul, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Just missed that. Left that changeup upstairs, and Kylie could have made her pay for that.
One, two, and that's fouled off once again. As always, definitely appreciate everything that floodstream.com does, providing some graphics as we see Mesmer, yet another solid student, 3.6 GPA.
Yeah, and Kylie's she's a great kid. She's just always happy, always smiling, such a great attitude. Anybody would be blessed to have her play for them. So happy to see her move on to play Biola.
1-2.
Nice.
Fouled pretty much to the same spot. We'll stay at a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, but she's staying inside the ball so nice. I love it.
And we'll get a brief timeout. The battery will have another chance to pretty much get themselves back in sync, as they have been in sync all afternoon long. 3-0 lead. We're in the visiting fourth. We've seen Kate Judy with 3 strikeouts, 1 in each inning.
Yeah, Kate's she's not super overpowering. She's a good pitcher, but she's very consistent and just has great composure. And
1-2. Another foul ball.
like I said, just shows a high level of maturity out there. You know, she's gonna do awesome. You know, going into college, she already has that kind of composure that she's going to need moving on to the next level.
And that is hit in foul territory once again. She's going that way, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Kylie's been out here playing, and I think she played outfield 1 game. She's pitched 2 games. She's hit every game, and she's not slowing down. She's in great shape. She's one of those kids that's doing it all and doing it well.
1-2 is out of the zone, 2-2. Two is hit into center field. There's a base hit for Mesmer.
Yeah, she hit that hard. That was a nice hit. That was a great at-bat. Bravo, that was a great at-bat.
Leadoff girl on for the Little Saints.
Kate's just got to tip her hat, and she knows it. You know, she battled up there, and then she put a good swing on that pitch. But she doesn't look worried. She doesn't get shaken. She just keeps that good, confident composure, which is what you want to have as a player, not just as a pitcher, but as a player. So even if you're not feeling it, you got to learn how to be a good actress and fake it until you feel it.
And we'll have the courtesy runner over at first base.
Looks like number 14 came in.
Chela Delgado pops it up. Will the catcher have a chance? It's out of her reach. 0-1.
Yeah, I think that sun, as soon as she turned to find it, I think she just got blinded by that sun because she just kind of paused after she turned. She's got her glasses on, it helps, but it's not foolproof.
Here's the 0-1. And it's a bunt back to the pitcher, and she'll throw to the covering second baseman, but it gets past her. And we will see runners at second and third, and they're going to have to stop playing a little pinball and control the softball, as there are runners now at second and third for the Saints with no one out.
Yeah, that was a great job mixing that up. I like that, Coach Gill. I think they kind of got surprised on that one. Certainly, I think that second baseman was, because she's never late. So.
Big opportunity for Bailey French, second and third, no one out.
Yeah, hopefully we can see some of that great power that Bailey hits with in this at-bat key time. 2 runners in scoring position.
That's outside, 1-0.
She looks ready, but not antsy. She looks disciplined, yet relaxed. I think she's feeling good today.
One-0, and that's punch foul towards the third base dugout. A ball and a strike. Top of inning number 4. Visiting team with a chance to get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, inside she just didn't quite pick that up, but I've seen her hit those pitches into the parking lot, so.
1-1, low 2-1. Tell you, that center field angle is fantastic. It's right behind Marissa Rubio's back. Almost looks like she's playing in the infield. That just leads credence to what Floodstream is doing. We have you guys right on top of the action. 2-1, bouncing ball back to the pitcher, and they will go to first, and they will get the initial out. 1-3 put out. Both runners hold their ground. And this will bring up Lindsey Jackson, the third baseman.
Yeah, the first baseman did a great job right there. Heating that up. Let's see it again. She kind of looked and then didn't really reset all the way, but her first baseman saved her.
First pitch fouled away, 0-1.
And that's what good first basemen do. See if she can shorten up a little bit here. Just hit something hard, little base hit.
0-1 is a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Got a good camera angle too. Those of you at home watching, and you're watching from behind, you can see that runner on second base and what type of lead she's getting as the pitcher's coming through her motion. Real important for you guys to be working on those jumps and getting off that bag on time.
1-1 is bounced right back to the pitcher once again. That goes as a 1-3 put out. And again, both runners cannot advance. So this is exactly what the pitcher is looking to do. Kate Judy trying to get out of this inning unscathed. So it's left to Raina Gill, center fielder.
Yeah, and she regrouped and had more composure that time. See what Raina can do here and get another base hit.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Had that nice shot last at bat to the right side. See if she can get herself another one and get a couple ribbies here. We'll see that runner on second base getting a big lead as that second baseman is deep and over.
0-1 is a called strike, nothing, and 2.
Yeah, so I'd like to see her get an even bigger lead out there on second base. There's 2 outs, and that second baseman is deep and way over there. She's having no trouble getting back, so she's got to score on a base hit that Raina hits.
2 strikes on the hitter. It's a ground ball to the third baseman across the diamond, and first baseman is able to hold on to everything for the final out of the inning. Well, after allowing 2 base runners, Kate Judy retires 3 in a row, and we will head to the last of the 4th. 3-0, the OC Batbusters lead. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. It's a Floodstream call to the bullpen, brought to you by Floodstream, live streaming of sports, conferences, and live events nationwide. Visit floodstream.com to learn more. And we will try to learn a little bit more about the new pitcher for the Little Saints. Ashanti has taken over. Ashanti Thompson out of North Canyon High School, and that is a bouncing ball to the shortstop, who backs up on the ball but throws on to first for out number 1.
Yeah, again, you know, nice play by the shortstop, but I really want to see my players attack the ball. I know we have a lot of kids that like to sit back on it, kind of like a baseball player, especially those that have good arms. But this game is so quick. I would just want to see them be aggressive and move through the softball attack.
Marissa Nori lays off the first pitch. She's from Ashanti Thompson.
Seashell?
Yes. One-0. Good hard toss is in there. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now you get a look at the second pitcher for the Little Saints, sporting number 99.
Yeah, she's a 2021.
That pitch is rule the ball, 2-1. Ashanti to Nori, and she grounds it out to the second baseman off of her glove and throws on to first.
Good job.
And there is a 4-3 put out. So 2 outs by the relief pitcher.
Yeah, way to stay with that. Ball's hit hard. She just picked that ball up, sailed it over to Bailey. Working on her flexibility there, stretching out.
Emily Zuniga is the hitter. She scored the first run of the game. The first of 3 tallies in that third inning for the Batbusters. First pitch is up, 1-0.
Shanti has listed her favorite college softball program as San Francisco State.
1-0 finds the dirt, 2-0. Plenty of action all day here in Payson. I want to thank the city of Payson as well. And that's 3-0. 7,000 feet above sea level, atop the Mogollon Rim, a picturesque destination for wilderness adventurers of all ages. Visit PaysonRimCountry.com.
Yeah, who doesn't want to come up here and get out of the heat?
Absolutely.
It's a lot shorter drive than Southern Cal, but I was there last weekend and that was awfully nice too.
Very true. A lot of places beat that triple digits, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Zuniga draws a 2-out walk, and this will be the center fielder, Marissa Rubio. Rubio has reached base twice in this contest, 2 for 2, pair of singles. Chopped foul, 0-1.
Just committing a little early on that swing. Again, I think that these hitters are having a little bit tough time, you know, holding back a little bit, waiting a little bit longer with their timing, different speed of pitching than they're probably used to seeing. But it's working for the little Saints.
0-1 is low, and it gets away from the catcher. Moving on the pitch was Zuniga, so she's now in scoring position. That's outside.
Yeah, 2 outs here. Need to get out of this inning and come back hot with the bats. Don't want that run to score on second base.
And that's in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. She kept it in front of her, but Zuniga has good speed. She's now at third.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Kept it in front of her. That ball bounced so far out in front of her and came up, and she just like blocked it with her head. Did a good job. She was a little frustrated with herself about that last ball that got by, and you know, that's that determination. You know, this ball is not going to get by me. You have to play with that level of intensity every moment of the game.
Three-1 is up, ball 4. Rubio draws the free pass, so now there are runners at the corners. Sage Alfaro to the plate. She delivered an RBI single in the third inning. And the bunt goes backwards, 0-1.
Yeah, Raina's at third base now. Let's see if she can handle these drag bunts, that they're sneaky bunts that they're putting down last minute. See to get an out here.
That pitch is a called strike, 0-2.
First and third play, second baseman's breaking over to cover the bag, so not sure what play they have on. 2 outs.
And that's hit in the air left center field, and that is going to drop in, base hit. One run is in, and they're going to wave around Rubio. She is in. And the OC Batbusters have boosted their lead. Alfaro stands at second, 5-0.
Yeah, again, that ball, you know, she's poked that ball into left field. Looked like it took a funky bounce and got by that left fielder. But, you know, you've got to make a decision there. I'm either going to sit back and play the bounce and not let the ball get by me, or I'm going to attack it and try to slide catch. So I'd like to see her take a little more direct angle at that ball and bigger attempt on that.
And that pitch sails to the backstop, so Alfaro will take third. And that pitch is up, 2-0.
This is our 4.10 GPA going to Liberty.
Next offering, and that is below the knees, 3 balls and no strikes.
Let's see if she gets the green light. What do you think?
I'm going to say yes. I guess we'll never know. Runners at the corners as Soto draws the free pass.
And for those of you listening that don't know, so when we say 3-0 count, if she has the green light, that means that she has permission to swing with a 3 balls and no strike count. And usually that's because if she's a great hitter and the coach has a lot of confidence in her, and she could do a lot of damage with her bat more than just taking first base. So they you know, they're up 5 runs, so it's, you know, good time to do it.
And here's J.C. Henderson at the plate. She had a double in that 3rd inning. That big 3rd inning for OC.
But you have to be a very disciplined hitter and have a great eye to get that green light.
Very true. No, you're absolutely right. Two and 0. Ashanti Thompson having a bit of trouble on the hill in this frame. And now they have the runner hung up as the throw goes down to second. 1 run is in. Let's see if she's able to take second safely. She is. Alfaro was able to score on the play. Soto taking second, and the Batbusters continue to just keep the pressure on the Little Saints.
Yeah, and, you know, that's a tough call whether she throws that ball or not, you know. I don't want to say it's right or wrong, but in that rundown, they need to do a better job of closing that gap and having less throws.
2-0, it's now 2-1.
You know, sometimes you eat that run to get that last out there, you know, which I understand if that's, you know, her committing that throw there and letting that run score. But those infielders got to close that gap.
In the dirt once again, and moving on to third will be Soto.
Well, she's working hard back there behind the dish.
She is. And this will bring up Destiny Nori.
I think the will and want to win bypasses the pain of that ball just hitting her in the arm. she's that glove side arm is like stinging right now pretty bad.
And looks like we are going to have a pitching change. And we'll have to try to make out who that will be, but the one thing I can tell you is It's a Floodstream call to the bullpen brought to you by Floodstream.com. Live streaming of sports, conferences, and live events nationwide. Visit Floodstream.com to learn more. And that is Nicole Armenio. Armenio coming in to pitch. They trail 6-0 here in the home half of the fourth inning.
Armenio is a 2022. Wants to study biology when she goes to college.
As she goes through her warm-up pitches, we'll just mention that, yes, we are here in Payson, Arizona, the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, really all day long. East Field, West Field, 8 games on each diamond. We'll do it today, and we'll do it again tomorrow. Teams traveling from all over the region, and case in point, these Orange County Batbusters, they're getting it done. 6-0 lead here in the home fourth. And that pitch is hit well to center field, going, and that is off the wall. And we will have runners at second and third. A run-scoring double. Soto is in, Henderson took third, and credit Nuri with the 2-base hit. 7-0 advantage.
Hit that ball hard. That center fielder just left that ball up a little bit. Want that ball to be coming in at second base and keep that runner from or second base or making that play there and getting that third out.
And that next pitch is hit in the air right field, and it will retire the side.
Hit well and hit hard, just hit right at her. She didn't even have to move.
We played 4 full innings, 7-0 Orange County Batbusters. You're watching the Fast Pitch Softball Tournament here in Northern Arizona, brought to you by Floodstream. Top half of the 5th inning here in Payson, Arizona. Little Saints trailing by a score of 7-0.
Yeah, I just kind of broke it open there, took over.
It's a big swing and a miss as Kate Judy has been in control. Cheyenne Decker at the plate.
Still hear her catcher talking to her, telling her to be smart, disciplined. You know, it's just nice 7-run lead, and you still want to be your best. You still want to give your best. There's no backing off.
And Becker called out on strikes for the first out of the inning. First pitch, and that is a ball, 1-0.
I think that's one of the biggest things I've appreciated about watching today is just how everyone is so present and staying engaged, fully engaged in the game, you know, pressing to the end even if they have a huge lead, you know, going for the jugular if they had a big lead, you know, just gamers, you know, on the field.
And this is Kiana Bird at the plate. It looks like we are going to have a switch as well out in right field for the Batbusters. That's
Yep.
Marissa Nouri going out to right field.
And our right fielder's coming into third base to play third base.
One, and that is a strike, 1 ball and 2 strikes. First at bat for Kiana Bird today.
Oh, he's really giving her that low zone now consistently.
Trying to get all the players in the game when they can. And that is punched out to left field, and that is a foul ball.
Yeah, I just jammed her a little bit there. Got right in there underneath her hands, and she's made a little bit late decision on her swing there. She's got to catch that ball just a little bit more out in front. Still staying nice inside the ball. See if she can make an adjustment here. Timing.
1-2. In the dirt, and that'll roll towards us. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Batbusters with the 7-0 advantage here in the visiting 5th. Probably about 15 minutes left in this contest. All the games essentially having a 90-minute timeline. And that finds the dirt, 3-2.
They're getting rowdy over there in the Little Saints dugout. They're looking for a comeback here.
Absolutely.
Never say die.
Very true. It's all about getting some base runners. And that is outside, and there is the base runner. So 1 out, 1 on.
And we've got the Sun Cats out there warming up. And we've got 4 of their 10 pitchers warming up.
Very true.
He's very stacked. He's got some great players on that team.
This is Nicole Armijo at the plate. Currently the pitcher. That's fouled off, 0-1. Yes, indeed. No, you're absolutely right, Kim. The Sun Cats, they were a very stacked, solid team. I was very impressed in seeing them for the first time.
Yeah, and I recognized 3 names on there that were on a Storm team last year, or not even a year ago. So, you know, I think, you know, when you're producing a strong team.
0-1, snap throw down the first. She's safe.
You know, that's the players want to gravitate to those teams, but then you also have the other side of it where, you know, you're carrying a very large roster. So, you know, how much time are those pitchers, you know, you have a choice. You want to play on a team like that, and you're not sure how many times you're going to get the ball in the circle.
1-1, cut on and missed, 1-2.
You know, or go play for another team and, you know, get the ball often. You know, that's a choice. I know kids that go play, you know, go to UCLA and play, and they're a backup shortstop to somebody else, and they could have played, you know, at
elsewhere.
Ohio State, you know, and started, you know, but they chose to go to a program that they really are passionate about, you know.
1-2 in the dirt. Runner takes off. The throw down the second is in plenty of time. And Bird is caught. 2-6 is the way to score that one.
Yeah, nice. Beautiful throw by the catcher. Picked that thing out of the dirt and right on the line. She was
She never even
waiting
got
for
into
her.
the bag. That's true.
Just waiting for her.
And that is strike 3, and the inning is over. Another strikeout for Kate Judy, as she has a total of 5 in this game. We'll move to the last of the 5th. 7-0 OC leading. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. Riley Alfaro lines one into left field, and that is a leadoff single for the Batbusters first baseman.
Can't see who we have in left field now for the Little Saints, but she did a good job of getting around that ball. Good angle.
This brings up Marissa Nori, class of 2023, as that pitch. Great job by the catcher. She has done very, very well behind the dish today.
Yeah, she's not giving up. Gotta love that fight.
One ball and one strike. One, and that's in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, they've just been struggling in the circle, I think, since we took Kylie out. You know, the pitchers have just not been able to do what she was doing. And
2-1 lined into the glove of the third baseman, and they will double up the runner for the 5-3 put out.
Line shot at Raina Gill over there. She doesn't even hesitate to fire that ball over to first. She knows where she's going.
2 gone for Emily Zuniga. One and 0.
Emily describes herself as a committed player and a reliable teammate.
From what we've seen so far, that would be very accurate, as that goes backwards 1 and 1.
Interest outside of softball family time. Aww, I like her.
Next pitch is low and away, 2-1.
And she even lists them. Her biggest influences: mom and dad, support system, mom, dad, sister, brother. Just gotta love that.
That's awesome. That's great to hear.
Close-knit, yeah. To this day and age, just so nice to hear.
It's another ball, 3-1.
So for you parents out there listening, there is hope. You don't have to necessarily go through the teenager stage.
That's fair.
She's a teenager enlisting that, so you know.
Three one, bouncing ball out to Gill, throws on the first, and the inning is very, very quick. 3 up, 3 down. We played 5 full from Payson. The Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament brought to you by Floodstream. Alana Van Dorn here in the visiting 6th inning. Her team trails 7-0. She swings in, comes up empty on the first offering from Kate Judy, who she hasn't been perfect, but she has thrown an outstanding game, Kim.
Yes, like I said, I would describe her as just confident, steadfast, you know, just real reliable, dependable, consistent pitcher.
0-1 hit very high in the air, and it is gloved, 1 away.
She's not gonna, you know, overpower anybody, but you know, she does a great job. Keeps the ball down, hits her spots pretty well. I just don't see her getting rattled ever.
Mary Pierce runs up on it and misses, 0-1.
Yeah, we want her to, she's slapping, we want her to hit that ball down hard, line drive, or use that infield to hit that ball hard on the ground, stay off those high pitches.
She takes another strike, 0-2.
I think that's the highest pitch she's called today. She's like, what?
It was up there. Yes, it was. And that's punched down the left field line, foul.
Yeah, it's more what she's looking for. She's just got to stay in there a little longer. Like I said, those slappers, they've got to stay in there just a hair longer. See that ball, follow that ball off that bat, and then peel and run. Don't peel too early. When those hands drop, you get that ball up.
0-2 is above our heads, and the count will stay at 2 strikes.
Yeah, 2 strikes now. Since he called that up pitch, she's got to make an effort on that. Give a good attempt on those up pitches like that. Oh,
that's
nice.
a slow tapper, and that is just going to die in the hands of the third baseman.
I don't know if that was on purpose, but that was
Wow.
awesome. She hit that ball right off the end of the bat and deadened it and just spun right there in the dirt.
All Riley Alfaro could do is just watch it.
Yep. That was either
and this appears that it will be the last batter of the contest. And that's fouled off, 0-1.
And I know some slappers, they work on that. They work on bunting, that ball like literally off the end of the bat, and it just deadens and spins right there at the plate.
Sydney Rowe looks at the pitch. It's a ball, but snap throw down to first.
Look at that thing. That was awesome. And she's just like, okay, face it.
One.
Ooh.
It's low, 2-1.
He called that. He's giving her that low zone, but it's not new news. I gotta know that as a hitter. It's a good pitch to hit. Just gotta let it get deeper in the zone.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and I believe that is the ball game. 7-0. The Orange County Batbusters are your winners in this one. Kate Judy threw an amazing game, a shutout at that, and overall the Batbusters just played very, very well. Sage Alfaro had a couple of hits, drove in a few runs. She truly was clutch for the Batbusters. We'll come back and wrap it all up for you. 7-0 is your final from Payson, Arizona. This tournament brought to you by Floodstream. Welcome back here to Payson, Arizona. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament brought to you by Floodstream. And we just saw an amazingly well-pitched game by Kate Judy. She shuts out the Little Saints by a score of 7-0. And we're joined by Kate Judy. Hey, Kate, great game.
Thank you. How's it going?
It goes very well, and definitely a pleasure to talk to you. We certainly appreciate everything.
Yeah, you as well.
Just tell us about how good you were feeling in the circle. I mean, you struck out seemingly a batter every inning, and you were in control from start to finish.
Yeah, so, you know, we haven't been able to play a lot with all the COVID stuff, and for us, it's honestly about having just so much fun coming out here, being able to play, and just playing as a team. So, yeah, it felt pretty good. Being in a game is definitely a lot different than just throwing bullpens to my dad during quarantine. So, yeah, it feels pretty good to be able to come out here and play in some games.
You were in sync pretty much from start to finish with your catcher, J.C. Henderson. Tell us about the relationship with her and just how you guys vibed the whole game and then beyond.
Yeah, so J.C. and I, we've been working together since last fall. I love the way J.C. calls. She calls all my pitches, and the way she works in my change works really nicely. So, yeah, working in mixing some speeds and then the rise when I'm ahead. Yeah.
Well, outstanding. And, Kate, just congratulations again. We get to see your team play another tough team in a few minutes, the Oro Valley Suncats. Are you going to pitch that one, or are you going to get a break?
I am not.
Okay.
I think I'm going to get a break, but I might come in relief, depending on what's going on.
Well, we definitely look forward to seeing you in the circle again. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty, that is Kate Judy. She threw an amazing game in propelling the Orange County Batbusters to the 7-0 victory over the Little Saints. We'll be back with Game 3 in this essentially quadruple evening header a little bit later on. But for now, this is Brett Quinton along with Kim signing off. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament brought to you by Floodstream.